Hey everybody, welcome to Binder Minder. Today I'm going to take a look at the Aetherdrift Finish Line Bundle. This is my second Finish Line Bundle. I also took a look at the Aetherdrift Collector Booster Box. My first Finish Line Bundle, which I expected to be at least kind of decent because they have the first place foil box toppers with them. Excuse me. But ours ended up being pretty much of a dud. I think our total value with anything that was over $1 was $35. And even though I did get a good deal on it, I didn't come anywhere close to being breaking even. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Hopefully I have a little bit better luck. These come with 6 play boosters and then 2 collector boosters, where a traditional bundle comes with 9 play boosters. So these are more like the Duskmorn Nightmare bundles, where they had the 2 play boosters. In addition to that, you did get a couple other things. I'll show you the back here so you can see. You get the 3 extended art lands. These are the lands with the start your engine mechanics, and you get an oversized die, and then like any other bundle or fat pack, if you go back in the day, you get a box. The bundles for these things have been toned down a little bit. You don't get the divider and stuff like that goes into them, but you know, you still do at least get the bundle, and they are nice as a way to be able to store some cards or sort cards in between things before you get them into your binders and stuff like that. So let's go and get this thing opened up. Got a seal down here on the end. And get the bundle out of here, and I will show you a couple of things from inside. So these stuff's just falling over. Because this is like a traditional gift bundle, even though they call it the Finish Line Bundle, it does have the foil finish on the top half, just like the gift bundles do, where the standard bundle won't have that. It's got the Aetherdrift branding on top, the finish line kind of finish on the ends, same thing on this end. So inside you get a pack of the mana symbol stickers. These are pretty cool. You get one of each of the symbols. I think these would actually be really good as a way to tag your deck boxes and stuff like that. If it's not a clear deck box or translucent, this is a good way to be able to show which deck might be inside of it. You get the spin down, the oversized spin down, which these are, it looks a little bit gray, but it is a white, and then it has a checkered flag finish on all these. But what I was kind of looking at, and our first one was a lot better, but these things don't have the best quality control. I think they just went a little bit too aggressive on the small checkered flag finish there, and these numbers are just tiny too, especially given the size of the die. It's a tiny little number, very hard to read. The 20 is an actual checker flag, which is pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, the idea is good. It's on theme. It's on, you know, on theme with the set, but I don't know. I think the some of the past dies were a little bit better, especially since this doesn't get any of the metallic flake or fluorescent or anything like that in it. In addition to the packs, you get your little normal insert here. The insert's got your dividers and whatnot, +1/+1 counters, and stun counters, poison counters, and things like that. Then, of course, you get packs. You get the box topper, which is kind of, this is unique to the to this set. Most of the time, box toppers are only in the play boosters, collector boosters, and stuff. You get a promo bundle, 2 collector boosters, like I mentioned, and then the 6 play boosters. We'll save the box topper for last. This thing, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a heavy Pringle already going on, which is kind of crazy. for the promotional cards here, we get some lands. The Finish Line set here, though, does include, it's not, so you don't just get regular 4 lands. You have the 3 of the Start Your Engines lands. These are promo tagged, but, you know, they are extended art and stuff. And you get 3 of each, 1 of each artwork as far as the basic lands go, all the way through. And then unlike normal bundles, you get the was it first place finish, the first place foiling, sorry. These are the point of view lands, and you get 1 of each with that goldish, I say goldish because it's getting a little bit more yellow than I would expect, but the gold is foiling. You get 1 of each. Get these out of the way. And then you do get, you know, your little instruction cards for anybody that's new. Alright, so we're just going to dive in. This set has one uncommon that is worth more than $1. It's the Marathi Mako. That is the only uncommon that's over $1, and it's almost $2 at $1.99 right now. So I'm going to kind of skip through the commons, uncommons. I think at this point everybody's seen those. I'm just going to look for the rares. And then when we get into the collector boosters, I'll kind of do a quick run through as to what we can also get in those as well. I'm going to keep an eye out for the special guests. They do have special guests available in these. And we did get an art card. We got a heavy squad, or Howie squad. Howl Squad Heavy, if I could talk today. The borderless one, non-foil or anything like that. So the borderless ones, they have these have a couple different art styles. One of the art styles that you see, like this one, is a Ratfink art style, which is based on old school car art. Siddha Varma Masked Racer, and we also get a Regal and Pyrrhosaur here. Guardian Sunmire. So here, Glory's Past, and we got a Market Back Walker. I'm not sure if anybody could hear it, but my cat just picked now to be the time to make biscuits right behind me. So if you hear purring, that is what's going on. Got a foil Wastewood Verge Land, which is good to see. Gastro Thrill Roller, and that's it. I'll tell you what, these play boosters are a lot easier to open than the collector boosters were for me the other day. Get a foil mountain there. Got another Verge, a Sunbellow Verge, and a Mindspring Meerfolk. It's a pretty good pack. Okay, so these collector boosters, they have more rares, mythics available in them. They also have the possibility of getting a Aether Spark serialized card, which is the only serialized card in this set, and it's got a unique artwork for the serialized version. You can also get Japan showcase cards, which are available in 2 different versions, a standard foiling or a fracture foiling, and each one of those is available with either English or Japanese text. The Japanese text is available, is 1 out of every 4 is going to have Japanese text. Beyond that, we'd be looking for some of the bigger hits like Ketramos, Radiant Lotus, the Aether Spark, things like that. At this point, though, I would love to find like one of the Japanese foil March of the Ooze or something like that. Obviously, the Loot, the Radiant Lotus, the Curse Cloth, those are all would be fun. But let's see what we got here. So we got a rare, Quag Feast, Captain Howler, Burnout Bastronaut, Timid, Web Strike Elite, and then we have the uncommon commons, the lands. So nothing too big there. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll get everything scanned in. I'll come back and I'll just run through all the pricing, how we did, how we didn't do. All right, so first one is a rare, another Burnout Bastronaut. That time a foil one, Spectacular Pile Up, Sky Seer's Chariot, Territorial Aetherkite, Lifecraft Engine, and then back into the commons, uncommons. I'll tell you what, I don't think we got one mythic out of all these. That's kind of crazy. Maybe that means we'll have good luck for a mythic on our box topper. No, we did get the mythic here, sorry. Alright, for the box topper, it's already pringled, but just to be safe, I'm going to cut the top. You can easily mess these things up when you start fighting with them a little bit, so flip it over so we don't see it just yet. You're going to get two things. There's a land, and then there's going to be the actual card. Both will have that gold foiling. For the lands, there is a chance with each of the land types that you can get a panoramic view as opposed to that point of view that we saw, which is like in the car. The panoramic ones are unique to the gold border, and they're pretty cool looking. Actually, I think I like them quite a bit more than a POV land. So let's see what we do. We got point of view land, and then we got a rare for the second. We got the House Wand Heavy. How many of these did we get in this whole thing? We got the Burnout Astronaut. There it is. So we got the House Squad Heavy and then the Hell Squad Heavy. You know, it's funny is that gold foiling really doesn't look much different than this green background here. But like I said, you can't see that. Pringle, it's already going on. These gold bordered cards, so you can get some of these cards with the traditional border and then also in the borderless too. So that does increase the odds of hitting a couple of these cards. In total, I think there's like 140, 120 in that range total cards, including the special guests that are available in these gold border cards. Anyhow, so I will put all this up and we'll come back with the totals. Okay, and I am back. I've gone through and scanned everything in. Took a look, see what we did, and I'll tell you, we did a little bit better than the last Finish Line Bundle, but we still did not break even in any possible way. Even if we consider all the cards, all of the, sub $1 cards, all these, some of the bulk, and then obviously the cheaper rares and stuff like that. The total price with everything, with all this, is $60.22 currently. I mean, it doesn't, I guess, include the die and the stickers in the little box. But as far as the cards go, that's what you're getting. Unfortunately, that's, like I said, it's twice now. I've had that luck, I guess. As far as the total value with everything over $1, it was $43.85. And then if we count just the stuff that's over $2, the stuff that you'd be a lot more likely to trade in, it'd be $34.20. As far as the to $2 cards. A few of the gold bordered lands did fall into that. There are a couple, specifically the forest and the mountain. Those two are below $1 right now. I imagine these are going to drop down a little bit more. These, like I said in one of the previous videos, the point of view lands, I think they're pretty cool, but I think they're pretty specific. Like you have to really like this styling, you know. I think the one that you can maybe get away with is the island, because even though it is a race car, kind of has, like, they've got the boat thing going on too, which is pretty cool. So anyhow, so all of those were, you know, with over $1. The swamp is $1.33 and the island is $1.38. Swamps are always a little bit more anyhow, so that's not too big of a surprise. And then the plains here was $1.06. Beyond that, we have the Market Back Walker, that was $1.30. Captain Howler is $1.58 for this borderless version, and the House Quad Heavy is $1.67 for the borderless version. Over $2, the stuff that's over $2, we had the same. This is the same way on our first bundle, but I think it's interesting. Is the promo cards? Two of the promo lands are still over $2. This one right here, the Amicot Raceway, is actually I just lost my page. It is $2.08, and this one right here gives you, this is a $2.23. This one right here, I'm expecting to see this one stay up eventually. Obviously, these are promo cards, and we'll see them change around a little bit. But once everything's sold out and stuff, these extended art versions of this card, this is one of those things where you can play this. You can tap it. It doesn't come in tapped. You can tap it right away for 1 mana, and then even if you play this, mid game, you start your engines there, and then eventually you're going to be able to tap for 2 mana, 2 waste. There's definitely going to be some situations where this is a decent value, especially at $2. It's certainly a lot cheaper than an Ancient Tomb, for example, which you have to pay life every time to get that same 2 mana. So these two, and then a lot of our value, honestly, as far as in the only value we had in regular packs was our 2 Verges. We didn't have anything that's over $2 in the other 6 packs and the 2 collector boosters. We had just had the 2 Verges, the Sunbillow Verge. That the non-foil, it's $5.85, and then this Wastewood Verge is $7.29 because that is a foil. And then, of course, the most expensive card is going to be the gold bordered, borderless House Squad Heavy. We saw that the other one was over $1 for the regular version. This one is currently $16.75. It is interesting though. Out of the 3 box toppers that I opened up, 2 of them ended up being these borderless Ratfink arts. Unfortunately, like I said, none of them were big hits. Even though this is a little bit valuable, I think it's just more of a case where a majority of these are pretty valuable currently because of the rarity of these gold borders. We obviously didn't hit anything huge in those, but it is interesting, at least as far as my luck goes, that I got 2 of those, because I am collecting. I'm working on getting the whole set of the Ratfink cards, and I was thinking about whether I wanted to try to collect all of these as well. And I mean, 2 of them, it's not a bad head start. So we'll see. Anyhow, I'm all finished up. Don't have too many cards that I'm going to be putting in the binder. 5 cards that are going to go in my binders here. Just a matter of sorting things out. Stuff that's going to go in my land binder and then my collecting binder. So until the next video, I appreciate everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, click the bell, all the good stuff like that. Keep an eye out. I don't know. Actually, no, our next video should be taking a look at some of the new secret layers. So I'll see you then. Have a great day.